Good afternoon, viewers, subscribers, and everyone else. I'm Xolisi Ncube, and today I'm going to respond to just a few questions that we received from viewers of this channel pertaining to the opening of Zimbabwean borders and the e-passport processing. Now, most people want to know about the e-passport, and they also want to know if processing has begun, if applications have begun, and what happens to the old passports. Others want to know the price of the new passport. So what we've gathered is that the e-passport is now being issued. We've spoken to one person who has actually applied for it, paid for it, and received it. What we are told is that the e-passport costs $120. So the $100 is for the processing of the passport, and $20 is the money that is supposed to be paid as a levy to the Commercial Bank of Zimbabwe, the CPZ. So we have testimony from somebody who applied for it and paid that amount, and they got their passport within 7 days. And they are saying that there is no hassle at all in both the application process and the passport coming out. They actually sent us a picture of the passport that they applied for, and they have it in their possession, and they are ready to travel. You will remember that all ports of entry and exit in Zimbabwe have now been versed with the security features of the new passport, and they are now in a position to process travelers that are using that passport. So that is the issue. The passport is now operational. And now the question about what happens to the old machine readable passports, we were told that the old passports that were applied for will still be issued, that is the machine readable passports, and also people can still apply for the machine readable passport, because the e-passport has not yet been, the application process for the e-passport has not yet been rolled out to other centers. You can only apply for it at the Civil Registry Department in Harare, only in Harare. So if you're out of Zimbabwe and you're out of Harare, you can continue to apply for the old passport, the machine readable passport. And the question on the borders, yes, you will remember that 2 weeks ago, Cabinet said that the borders were to be opened, but we had some travelers saying that the situation at the border was still the same, because they were still required to satisfy the old requirements of the lockdown before the borders opened. And we are told that it was because the cabinet took that decision but did not enact a law or did not gazette the reopening of the border, which is something that has now been done. And the cabinet decision was gazetted on Friday last week by the Minister of Home Affairs and Cultural Heritage, Mr. Kazembe. So he has now rectified the decision of the cabinet that was taken a fortnight ago, which is 14 days ago. So he gazetted the new regulations on Friday. So the borders will be fully opening, that is the land borders, pending they've now opened because the requirements or the necessary regulations that were pending have now been gazetted. So we expect this to be implemented following the gazetting of Notice 421 of 2022 of the government regulations. So I will read out the Minister of Home Affairs and Cultural Heritage hereby notifies every police officer, customs officer, and immigration officer that the entry and exit of persons into or out of Zimbabwe at all ports of entry and exit is permitted, subject to the provisions of Statutory Instrument 18 of 2022 on public health, COVID-19 prevention, containment, and treatment, Amendment Order 2022, number 40. That is the notice. I will read it again. The Minister of Home Affairs and Cultural Heritage hereby notifies every police officer, customs officer, and immigration officer that the entry and exit of persons into or out of Zimbabwe at all ports of entry and exit is permitted subject to the provisions of Statutory Instrument 18 of 2022 on public health, that is in brackets COVID-19 prevention, containment and treatment, that is Amendment Order 2022 number 40. So that is the notice. So you need to satisfy the COVID requirements. That is, you have to have a COVID certificate, a vaccination certificate, and if you have a booster, you have taken a booster shot, that is said to be an added advantage. I don't know what the added advantage is. We'll still seek clarification on that, but that is the situation right now, that for as long as you satisfy the COVID protocol and you have your documents ready, you can travel to and out of Zimbabwe under the new regulations for the reopening of the border, the official reopening of the border, which has now been which has now been gazetted. So that is the issue. If you have any more questions or testimonies on these topics, please send them through the comments section underneath this video. For now, you can subscribe, like this video, and share it to assist other people. Thank you very much.